This is a warning. The Grim Reaper of radio, Bob Romanik, with his off-the-record show is about to air. He's probably the nastiest and craziest son of a bitch that you've ever had the misfortune to encounter. The Grim Reaper show will be very controversial and probably quite tasteless. If you are even slightly offended by controversial matter concerning religion, racial matters, politics, or life's problems, you are hereby warned to turn this program off immediately. The Grim Reaper show will be, like his face, very scary and very ugly. At this time, not proudly, but shamefully presents to you Bob Romanik, the craziest son of a bitch on the radio today.
This is Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. Insane broadcasting at its finest. America's bi-state voice of freedom. Radical Radio, and we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. Good Friday morning, friends and foes. Before we get started, everyone out there, idiots and the decent, intelligent people, you know how cold it is. We've got a message from Animal Safe, and we appreciate all you good people who take care of our animals. Please be the voice of the animals. Remind folks that even the toughest watchdog needs to be inside today, tonight, until it gets a little bit warmer. The best place for their safety and yours is inside. So, Hotspot, thank you very much, and all of good people at Animal Safe. You guys, it's cold outside. Bring your animals in. I had someone send me a ex-classmate of mine, Dan Hayden from St. Louis, and thank you, Dan. Got a real nice picture of a pretty little dog, and it says, "It may be just a dog, but when you feel sad, I'll be your smile. When you cry, I'll be your comfort. And if somebody breaks your heart, you can live on mine. I'll always be your best friend." People, why can't we act like dogs? Why can't we act like dogs? Why can't we be decent with each other? Black and white, men, women, Democrats, Republican, Chinese. I had a guy yesterday say, "God, Romanik, you're nuts." I am nuts, people. Remember that. I am certifiably nuts. And at this point in my life, I don't give a damn. I'm an old man. They can kiss my ass. They can shoot my ass. They can do whatever the hell they want to me. But I'm going to speak my piece. See, I'm not going to make a friend probably in this world. But I am. I am going to make a difference. I think I've already made a difference. I talk with enough white people. And I've got black friends all over the place. But I'm tired of this double standard crap. We're going to talk again a little bit, and lines are always open. If you disagree with me, black or white, give me a call. We are America's voice of freedom. Definitely the Patriot. You can call toll-free, 1-888-394-1430. On the east side, 394-1190. You can say I'm wrong. We can sit here and argue. Nothing violent, of course, but we can argue because that's what we do in this great country. We have the right to disagree, but don't disagree with the big boys. Don't disagree with the politicians. Don't disagree with the authority figures. They all believe in the First Amendment right as long as you agree with what they're saying. Don't say something they don't agree with, because then your First Amendment gets thrown out the window. You know, this crap yesterday with this hate crime stuff really pisses me off. It's all over the papers. Unbelievable. But I sit there and think, as a white guy, they had to think about, was this going to be a hate crime? Now, let me tell you, good people, if it had been 4 whites beating the hell out of a black mentally handicapped youth, Jesse Jackson would be out there, Al Sharpton, every one of these greasy, black, no-count son of a bitch and race-baiting bastards, they'd be out there. They'd be demanding that something be done. Where you ass white black bastards at now? Where you at now? They go hide in the woodwork. They're like a bunch of roaches. You roach-infested, no good for nothing black bastards, and I don't mean the proud blacks. And I get tired of prefacing that. You people know me. I'm not a racist. I'm a realist, and I'm going to tell you the way it is. If you don't like it, don't listen. But I sit back as a proud white man, and I think, what the hell's wrong with this? Where's the federal government? What, are they going to let Chicago? And I got to say, Rahm Emanuel, what an idiot he is. What an idiot he is. He can't run Chicago, but we all pay for everything up in Chicago. All of us down in southern Illinois. Chicago gets everything. We get nothing. Madigan's glad he got me beat. I'd have went up there and put my foot up his ass, and I'd have told him, hey, Chicago hell, I want southern Illinois to have something. LaToya Greenwood, she's not going to fight for you people. All you proud black people down there and you idiot blacks. She's not going to fight for you people, but she's a black lady. And don't tell me these elections aren't based on racism. Here's Lacey Clay over in St. Louis. What an idiot. He's hooping and hollering like some kind of monkey on TV. Not that he's black. I'm not comparing a monkey to a black man. That's just what he looked like. We got a black circuit attorney in St. Louis. I don't see the white people every time a white guy gets elected, or a white gal, we got a white. Hey, we got a white guy in the White House now, white people. We got a white guy. We don't care if he's qualified, he's white. Black community don't care if some bitch is qualified. Long as their skin color's black, that's all they give a damn about. And that hurts the proud black community, because there's more times than not, they put somebody that's not qualified in those positions. But hey, they're black. Ho, they're black. We got to have them. Got to have them my ass. But anyway, I ask, where's the fair treatment for the white community? And you people, let me tell you, we've started the National Association for Majority Equality. We will not ask as a majority in any situation. We will not ask for any more than equal, you hear me, people, equal treatment. But we will not tolerate, we will not accept any less than equal treatment. Remember that situation in Ferguson? I don't want to keep bringing that up. Everybody else has. Darren Wilson, the policeman, did everything right. And he got chastised. But all the blacks, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, they all come out for Michael Brown, that black greasy thug. And I do feel sorry for the family. But it was awful funny. Daddy never come around. But after Michael Brown dies, now he wants to take the spotlight, travel all around the country. And Obama, the president, the attorney general, they call and give their condolences to the criminal's family. Didn't call and give his condolence to the white guy. Who represented the white guy? Nobody. That was a travesty of justice, people, both black and white. Anybody decent will understand that and will say that. Darren Wilson and his wife can no longer be policemen. They're hiding out somewhere. They get chastised because he saved his own life and put a thug down. Government vetted, looked at every stitch of that investigation. Didn't even charge him with littering, people. And I've been in law enforcement, been around the law all my life. If they can't get you for something, they can get you for something. You know what I mean? But they didn't do it. And Darren Wilson had to ride off in the sunset. That was a black man. Situation had been changed. He would have had a Medal of Honor at the White House. And I'm just tired. I'm just tired, people. And I hope you are. But this crap in Chicago, there needs to be federal charges, not state charges, because I don't believe those idiots in Chicago, and I don't mean the professional police officers. I mean the bums with the badges. I mean the politicians. Rahm Emanuel, he's a chip off the old block for Obama, so you know what that gives you. Then you got Jesse Jackson. He demanded and had to have a meeting with that other idiot, that white idiot, Bruce Rauner. He's up there saying, we need some help up here. You son of a bitches get all the money up in northern Illinois, up in Chicago. Now you need the state to do more? Can't your city leaders in Chicago take care of Chicago? But no, Rauner's going to meet with Jesse Jackson. He wouldn't meet with the white group. Rauner's a piece of crap, too. You know, I'm tired of all these politicians. Black, white, men, women, Democrats, and Republicans. They're all alike. There ain't none of them doing a damn. Hey, and speaking of politicians, Maximus Vaginus, Mark the Big Pussy, also known as Maximus Vaginus Eckert. What a great job you've done, Eckert. You've run Fisher's out of Belleville. Now, Fisher's was the only place that has a nice banquet facility, plenty of parking, centrally located. But these politicians, because Fisher's people wouldn't kiss their ass, they didn't patronize the place. They didn't have any events there. They didn't try to do anything to shore up Fisher's. And you tell me, you idiot Mark Eckert, remember this, people, at election time. Mark Eckert is at fault for Fisher's going under. And somebody will say, well, he didn't run that business. No, but he ruined that business. Crime's so bad, nobody's coming to Fisher's anymore. Nobody's coming to the inner city of Belleville. No, they're going out to the new bread company out on Route 15. Eckert's pushed every business. And I hope you small business people that live in Belleville remember this come election time. Because Mark Eckert cannot get reelected, people. He's been in there 8 years. He's done nothing. Belleville's going down. All the houses being sold in the west end of Belleville. Now Fisher's closing. And I see here, times are really bad. Times are really bad when a Chinese restaurant in Belleville gets robbed. That's like robbing a hair braiding place. Hell, they've got all the banks. They've robbed the banks. They've robbed the convenience stores. Now they're hitting the poor Chinese restaurants. I guess no more egg foo young or whatever the hell that is. Whatever the hell they eat. And who gives a damn? I don't. But people of Belleville, that's just another arrow in the heart of Belleville. Fisher's, it'll be knocked down. Nobody's going to take that business over. Lindenwood College will probably have it. And I think to myself, what is the connection there? Oh, the connection that Lindenwood College has promised Eckert a job whenever he's no longer the mayor? It's unbelievable, people. But we put up with this crap. We put up with this. Election time's coming up in April. And then, here's Eckert throwing the city clerk candidate removed from the election. Not going to be on the ballot because Eckert threw him off. And then you got Dean Hart. What an idiot. Dean Hart, what a no-good, hypocritical son of a bitch. He sits up there, that greasy little bastard. He got elected saying that he was going to abolish the treasurer's office. I don't think there's one day, people, in the last 4 years that he's ever talked about abolishing the treasurer's office. If you go back to his last campaign, and we're going to get to his last campaign, it was, we don't need a treasurer's office. We can instill that with another agency. We can save money. We don't need all the duplication of services. Hey, Dean Hart, give me a call, you idiot. The Belleville City Treasurer. What are you talking about? You lied to the people of Belleville. You're running again. If you had any decency, you wouldn't run. You'd say, hey, I couldn't eliminate the office in 4 years. I'm a failure, so I'm not going to run again. You didn't do that. You didn't even try to eliminate the office. Think about it, people. All these rotten bastards in Belleville, it's not going to get any better. It's not going to get any better, but you do have the opportunity to elect a decent candidate, Dallas Cook. Now, I'm sure these asswipe bastards will say, hey, watch out, Romanik's for Dallas Cook. I'm for Dallas Cook. I'm for a lot of people. That don't mean they're for me. It's always about Bob Romanik, and I feel humbled. I must be somebody for them to always worry about Bob Romanik. For them to spend $900,000, Madigan and the boys from Belleville, to beat me. They're devastated. They're begging for money every day. They don't know what to do. Mark, the big faggot. Yeah. Mark, the big faggot. Kern and Eckert. I don't know why people call me whenever I'm on my show, but that's okay. That's okay. People, you got to understand. You got to understand. If you don't take charge, if you don't take control of your life, you're going to get screwed. We're going to be like a bunch of whores in a cheap brothel. And you know what I mean. And speaking of cheap brothels, I had a friend of mine text me, talk about our good buddy Ron Dupert. Ron Dupert, here we go. Ron Dupert's massage parlor and halfway house for wayward boys. That's what you ought to call his house at 18 Potter Mill. People drive by and look at Judge Dupert's house. What an idiot. No, I would have to say it's the Ron Dupert massage parlor and halfway house for black wayward boys. Because that's what Dupert likes, is dark meat. That's another story, people. St. Clair County. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. Now we've got a judge. Got a judge who goes around asking people, what's it take to make it hard? What is this, Mr. Softy? Does he think he's an ice cream guy? What's it take to make this hard? Ron Dupert, endorsed by Congressman Bost, endorsed by the Republican elitists of O'Fallon, Bar Viviano, Mary Turdman, Doug Jamieson, John West. Where are you guys at now? You were clapping and cheering the night he got sworn in. I don't see you ass wipes anywhere. You're like white roaches. You went and hid. You know, if you're going to support somebody, you got to support them through thick and thin. We've got some callers. Go ahead, caller. You're on the dark side.
Hey, Bob.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mayor Spicer here.
Hey, Mayor, how the hell are you and all the great people in Freeburg doing today?
We're doing good, Bob. We're doing good.
What's going on in your world, Mayor?
Well, I was calling in. We had one of our school board members applied his petition to run for school board again, and he was thrown off the ballot on Monday, I believe it was. And I was just calling to talk to you about that.
For what reason did they throw him off, Mayor?
Well, apparently Mr. Henning had put the wrong date down for the election on his petition, and the people running against him thought it was cause to have him thrown off the ballot.
Well, I don't think, Mayor, that's going to be a good reason. I know at the local level, they always get thrown off the ballot because nobody wants the decent people to have ballot access. But I think if he gets an attorney in the circuit court, he'll be put back on, don't you?
Well, I think he's going to go on the perspective of as a write-in now, and I just wanted to get the word out to the people in Freeburg that, you know, he was a teacher at Freeburg for 33 years. He served 8 years on the District 77 school board, and the guy is just a super all-around gentleman for the community, and I'm struck that somebody would go to the point of where they would try to throw him off the ballot to gain a seat for themselves. Yeah. I mean, this guy's a retired U.S. Army veteran. Like I say, he's done nothing but for the last 41 years.
Helped
the high school here, and I just thought that people of Freeburg need to stand behind him, and when it comes election time, make sure that he is definitely one of the four that get elected.
Yeah, Mayor, let me tell you, I agree with you, Mayor Spicer, and you do a great job out there in Freeburg, and I want to thank you guys for your support and everything you do for the good people of Freeburg. But I'm with you, Mayor. I think we let the voters decide. I don't think we let a technicality decide who's going to represent us. But, Mayor, let me tell you, I think I'll talk to you after the show. This has happened before, and there's an attorney that I think can get, if he wants to get back on the ballot, I don't know if it's too late, but if he wanted to, I don't think just having the bad date, because I don't think that's confusing enough, because there's not another election coming up. I think he can maybe be put on, but if he thinks better for him to run as a write-in, and what's his name again, Mayor? Gary
Henning. Everybody knows him around here as Hen Dog. You've met him at the chili cook-off. He's a part-time employee here for me. He served as our zoning administrator for the past 4 years. Just a super guy, and I just think he's getting a raw deal on the whole deal here.
Well, Mayor, I'll tell you what. I hope the good people of Freeburg remember that name, Gary Henning, and I want to salute him for being a vet, for letting me have the opportunity to come on the air. But, Mayor, anything we can do to facilitate the cause, anything we can do to get the word out, you let us know. And I'll tell you, if he'll do half as good a job on the school board as you've done as the mayor of Freeburg, the school board will have one great person involved. So, hey, Mayor Spicer, thank you very much for the call. The mayor of Freeburg, Mayor Spicer, a great guy, great community. Thank you very much, Mayor.
Thank you, Bob. Talk to you later.
Yes, sir. You have a good one. You know, we talked about ballot access earlier. Why the hell don't they just let people get on the ballot? You know, they throw them off at these local electoral boards. Most people don't have the money to get an attorney. Most people does not have the money. There's no one out there that I know that wants to spend an extra $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 for a non-paying job. And these political parasitical punks, they know that. They know that. But they're going to keep fighting and fighting and fighting to get everybody off the ballot. I say let the voters decide who's on the ballot and who gets elected. Let's don't let the politicians. Ron Dupert, we were talking about him. I think he's in some major trouble. Hey, and somebody said yesterday, and I don't have it right with me, but said that I said something about his, I believe his boyfriend, Fields, shot this guy in the face. And somebody said, hey, Romanik, did you say that you hope Dupert gets shot in the face? And that's not what I said. That is not what I said. I said that Ron's alleged boyfriend allegedly has shot this guy in the face with a bullet. And I think this guy would probably shoot something in Dupert's face that wasn't a bullet that I thought maybe would be sperm, male sperm, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. So don't think I said anything violent about Ron Dupert. I don't want anything to happen to him unless you can die from getting shot in the face with sperm. Then I guess, then maybe I was trying to talk some violence on Dupert. But only in St. Clair County can crap like this happen, people. Only in St. Clair County can a judge be involved in someone who's involved in a murder. We ought to write a book about, I think they have written books about St. Clair County, but we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. The lines are always open. We are America's voice of freedom, definitely the Patriot. Call toll free, 1-888-394-1430. On the east side, 394-1190. Hey, somebody black, call me and tell me I'm wrong. Or I've got so many white people, everybody's afraid to get on the air. I don't understand when it comes to a situation like this. I'm giving the proud whites and the proud blacks the bully pulpit to speak their piece, to speak the same piece they speak at the coffee shops, at the restaurants, at the bars. Now, if you guys don't have the guts, it's on you. I think we all ought to stand for what we believe in. Doesn't have to be politically correct. We don't have to have everybody agree with us. I don't know if I have anybody agree with me. But I tell you what, I got a right to my opinion. I got the right to my thoughts. And if you're listening to my show, you're going to get both of them. This is Bob Romanik. The Grim Reaper of radio. And you're listening to the all-new KQQZ, 1190 AM. Simulcasting on KZQZ, 1430 AM. Insane broadcasting. America's bi-state voice. of freedom, your guardian of the First Amendment, Radical Radio. And we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. This is Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of Radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM. Insane Broadcasting, America's bi-state voice of freedom, Radical Radio, and we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. I read some crap in the paper, this Belleville Slimocrat. All this Slimocrat is a couple pieces of paper to wrap all the ads around. That's how they make their money. What a piece of crap newspaper. But you got this idiot lady, I'll say, Judy Neal, she talks about Obama. Says Obama retaliates against women, Muslims, Mexicans, comedians, and the media. How can a woman accept a president who says it's okay to touch them inappropriately? I don't think it was to touch him inappropriately. What I heard was that he said that they let him do it. So then that's not inappropriate. But what really pisses me off, it's like the black community. They're pissed because the whites come out and voted strong for Trump. Trump's not a racist. Trump's not done anything to hurt the black community. He just wants to see the black community get off their ass. Wants to see them get off their ass and do some work. And, you know, by the way, I want to see them get off their ass and do some work. And I don't mean the proud blacks. I don't have to talk about them. They're out working every day. I'm talking about the some bitches that pop out baby after baby after baby that I'm paying for. I'm tired of paying for the babies, black and white. They pop out one baby, they get money. Pop out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you know what? Black and white. These asswipe bums, not the people that can't find work, not the people that want to work and can't. I'm for doing something for them. I'm talking about these asswipe bastards with their hands out all the time. And Obama's giving them a free phone? Oh, yeah. Hey, let's give them a phone so they can call in sick for the job they don't have. That's what we need to give them a phone for. Or they can do their dope deals by our phone that we paid for, the taxpayers paid for. It just pisses me off. We got some callers. Go ahead, caller. You're on the dark side.
Hey, Bob.
Hello.
Hey, I wanted your take in on the governor and the budget crisis that we have that he can't negotiate. Nor the whole deal here is I'm a state employee. I've been with the state for 16 years. Okay. I don't understand. I mean, we have a union, and they go and they attempt to negotiate contractual agreements and all of this. Okay. My concern on that part is the health issue. I'm thinking that he's wanting us to go to Obamacare. I pay a very good premium for my health insurance through the state. Man, I think I even worked out a deal to make the budget work, or make the union and the governor work out.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, his last proposal, since there's an impasse, was that there was no overtime unless you worked 40 hours. We work 37 and a half or whatever like that. I'm fine with that. I have no problem with that. I was willing to negotiate and giving back a couple of the holidays that we get, because we do get some holidays and stuff like that. I was going to negotiate holiday time, maybe some sick time and all this, to alleviate whatever the expense or rises are on the health care plan. You know, I don't know what's so hard to sit down at a table and just cut it down, you know?
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, Bob, and thanks for the call. Here's a situation. You've got Rauner, who doesn't give a damn. He's got more money than the law allows. You got Madigan, who doesn't give a damn because he's got more money than the law allows. It's the hardworking people of the state of Illinois. It's the hardworking residents of the state of Illinois that are going to get hurt. That's the problem. It's been 14, 16, 17 months, and there hasn't been a budget passed. And these ignorant bastards in Springfield, Democrats, Republicans, the state representatives, state senators, these son of a bitches, they're getting paid. They're sitting back. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing in this great state of ours to have all these politicians, the Senator Foghorn, I say Buckwheat Claiborne, and all these son of a bitches. They're getting paid. They're eating good. But the state employees are trying to screw you. And, Bob, they're probably going to. Again, thank you. Thank you very much for the call. That's the problem, people. It's your fault. It's my fault. It's not their fault. They're going to do whatever the hell they can get away with. Whatever we let them get away with. And we let them get away with all kind of crap. When are we going to stand up, men, women, black, white, Democrats and Republicans, and say, hey, we're tired. We're not going to take it anymore. Then I got to go here. You know I love animals. This ignorant bitch, Leedy Van Caving of Collinsville, she's thanking Mark Kern because they're going to make St. Clair County a no-kill shelter by, listen to this, it's 2017, by 2021. That's 17 to 18 to 19 to 20, 21. That's 4 years, you idiot bitch. What are you thanking this son of a bitch for? And the only reason they're going to go to no-kill, they were forced to by our people. Mark Kern deserves no credit for anything. You know how many dogs will be killed needlessly in the next 4 years? A no-kill community by 2021. Then they'll string it off a few more years. But this idiot, whoever, Lady Vankavage from Collinsville, what a stupid bitch you are. No kill. But hey, we're going to have no killing. We're going to have mass killings of people and we're going to stop it at 2021. Does that make me a good guy? Are you nuts? You know, you people better wise up. And I mean my friends, my enemies, everybody better wise up. This crap ain't no good. It ain't no good. Belleville, we've talked about it before. All the crime in Belleville. And Maximus Vaginas Eckert, your mayor, is going to say it's safe in Belleville? Hell, you can incorporate East St. Louis up to 74th Street. It's primarily black, and I don't give a damn black or white. But don't sit there like we're all Ray Charles or Stevie Wonder and not see it. We all know what's going on. All the blacks. And it's not the Proud Blacks. The Proud Blacks, they don't want to move to Belleville. They know what's going to happen in Belleville in the next 4 or 5 years. It's going to be another East St. Louis. And boy, what a godforsaken area that is. You got Amika Ustinka Jackson Hicks, the mayor of East St. Louis. There's no way she'll ever get reelected. That was 4 years that somebody could have come in there and did something decent. But that's okay. We're going to give them money. We're going to take care of all of them. We're going to give them free phones. We're going to give them link cards. And I say that to the whites. If you deserve help, if you can't get a job in this great country, we should help you out. But we're not taking all the son of a bitches now down in East St. Louis. They don't want to work. But I don't blame the black guys so much. Well, I do, because they're lazy bums if they're not working and they can. I blame the white boys from Belleville. They want to keep them down on the plantation. You guys know that, and we're paying for it. We, the people, are paying to keep the black folks down on the plantation. I'm tired. I'm tired of supporting the plantation people. I hope you are. You know, we've got a new year, a new election. These elections are always coming up. And you people better understand, you better decide that it's time to get out and participate. It's time to get out, people. You can't be apathetic anymore. That apathy is going to kill you. Literally in Belleville, it's going to kill you. Things are going bad in Belleville, people. They're not going to get any better. There's going to be a mad exodus. You take it from Bob Romanik, just like East St. Louis. Back in the day, white folks had $45,000 homes. They couldn't sell them, so they sold them for $25,000. Some people held on. They ain't selling their house for $25,000 when it's a $45,000 home. Hell no, they ain't. Well, they were really smart. They end up selling them for $2,500 because the last 2 or 3 years when it got so bad there, the white people, the white flight, they just swarmed out of there. $2,500 for a $45,000 total brick home. And that's what's going to happen in Belleville. It's bad now, but you give it another 2 or 3 years. When the black flight comes to Belleville, the white flight's going to be leaving. And these people that have held on to their houses thinking, I'm not giving up my house for $120,000. It's worth $190,000, $200,000. Another couple of years, they'll be giving it up for $30,000, $40,000. And that's when all the bums, both black and white, will be moving into Belleville. And then that's where you're going to see another East St. Louis. It's not a racist statement. That's a real statement, people. See, you won't hear that on any other radio show because everybody's got to be politically correct. I'm not going to be politically correct because I don't give a damn. I got people yesterday. Hey, Romanik, you use the word nigger. I said, I'll use the word nigger anytime I want. Not against the law. I'm not calling the proud black community niggers. I did yesterday. I did call those 4 black niggers. These 4 black thugs, I'm looking in the paper right now. Attack on disabled man, spurs hate crime charges. 4 black thugs. They made this poor white guy drink out of a toilet. How disrespectful is that? And they tried to allude, well, maybe it wasn't because he was white. Maybe it was because he was mentally handicapped. Why do they want to keep it down? They don't want the blacks getting mad. Whites get mad. We sit at the coffee shops and cuss everybody out. Blacks get mad. They go tear down the town. They go rape and rob and do whatever the hell else they want to do. And the authorities don't do anything about it because they don't want to make it worse. Well, it's going to get worse until we stop it. It's never going to get better. Never, ever going to get better. You ought to see these 4 nigger thugs. And they are niggers. They're not proud white and black people. And I would think the proud black community ought to thank me for distinguishing between the niggers and the proud blacks. Because, see, a lot of white people, they don't come into contact with the proud blacks. They don't understand the blacks, and they see these no-count, greasy son of a bitches, these nigger thugs. And if they were hunky thugs, I'd call them hunky thugs. They see these thugs, and they think every black person's like that. And how stupid is that? A lot of proud, decent, law-abiding, great black people. And I know a lot of them. And I know a lot of niggers, too. I know both. I know a lot of hunkies. But see, you say that word, everybody gets all upset. Don't judge somebody what you call somebody. Judge somebody by what they do, not what they say. I'm just tired of it, people. White people better stand up and realize that if we don't address this problem, honestly, it's going to continue to grow and grow and grow. We let the blacks, not the proud blacks again, we let these bums, these thugs, we let them get away with all kind of stuff. We let them beat up police cars, tear up police cars, burn police cars, go into these businesses, tear businesses up, steal everything. But I got to say, as I said before, I got to salute the thugs, the black thugs. I saw them go in at Ferguson, burn the places down, and they were so concerned about the TVs and the TV family that they took those TVs out before the fire burnt the whole place down. And I guess they took the TVs home to give them a safe place. Now, I got to say, I got to salute them black thugs. They're pretty nice. You got to think about it, people. You got to think about it. They did something good for the community. They saved those poor televisions from being burned up in the building that they started the fire at. We got to understand, people, it's not funny. It's not funny at all. And it hasn't gotten better in the last 10, 15, 20 years. Until we take it by the hand and drag it to the right side of the law, it's never going to get better. And I think with Donald Trump, that's going to happen, people. I don't agree with him on everything. I don't agree with anybody on everything. But I do agree that we have to take this country back. I do agree that the direction we're going is not a good direction. And we got the first black president, and I still challenge any black down in East St. Louis or anywhere in the listening audience to call me and tell me that there was a lot better done than not done by the first black president, the first biracial president of this great United States. They won't call because they can't. Obama's done nothing. Done nothing. They won't give Trump a chance. They're on Trump's ass, and he's not even the president yet. He's a homophobe. He's a racist. He's a this. He's a that. These Democrats, they just won't give up. And I don't give a damn about the Democratic Party. Don't give a damn about the Republican Party. I give a damn about the people. And what they're doing to us just isn't right. This is Bob Romanik. The Grim Reaper of radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM, insane broadcasting at its finest, America's bi-state voice of freedom, radical radio, and we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. This is Bob Romanik, the Grim Reaper of radio, and you're listening to the all-new KQQZ 1190 AM, simulcasting on KZQZ 1430 AM, insane broadcasting, America's bi-state voice of freedom, radical radio, and we are, as always, proud, very, very proud to be the Patriot. We're running out of time. We've got one more caller, but before we've got a caller, this idiot, guy named Samuel League, he says, let's remember what happened when voters aren't informed. He says, Dallas Cook supported Duper to the tune of $80,000. Remember this at the ballot in April when Dallas runs for mayor. It'll be more of the same scandals we're getting from Dupert. That's a damn lie. Dallas Cook never endorsed Dupert, was never for Dupert. He was for the cause. He was for the situation that the judges should have ran for retention. Had nothing to do. But see, that's what these asswipe bastards, hey, Samuel League, whoever the hell you are, you must be having sex with your mama and that goat out in the back, you stupid idiot. Dallas Cook never supported Dupert, never would support Dupert. But you some bitches want to flip this script, you no-good bastards. We've got some callers. Go ahead, caller. You're on the dark side.
Yeah, Bob, this is Bill from Rock Hill.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
I'm not good. I have hate in my heart. The reason why I'm calling are about those four thugs that beat up on that
Those four what?
Kid.
Hey, wait a minute, Bill. What do you want to call them? Come on. Come on. Now,
I want to call them?
You got hate in your heart. Let's get the hate out. You can put your...
I'm not scared to say nigger. I don't like using that word.
Well, wait a minute. Wait, Bill. Wait. Whoa. Why don't you like using that term nigger? If a guy called you a hunky, you wouldn't call him a nigger if he was black?
I probably wouldn't, not before, but I will now.
Okay.
It's just the way I was raised, the way I grew up.
That's right. The way we were conditioned by the black community. But go ahead, Bill. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right. No problem at all. But with the way those four thugs did that poor crippled kid, if that was my son, they did that too, I would probably be in jail right now or be in jail. And then now you hear about the Chicago police talking about they don't know if it was a hate crime or not.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Well, where's Al Sharpton? Where's Al Sharpton?
Excuse me, Bob. All the stuff in Ferguson would have happened.
No, you're exactly right. And see, Bill, I don't want to force you to use the word nigger, but your condition, you were taught better. You think the blacks were taught better? They use a hunky all the time. They use a cracker all the time. They don't give a damn. And I'm not a racist, but I'll be damned. I'm tired of being conditioned by the black community. But you know why we're conditioned? Because if we get pissed as white people, primarily, what do? We bitch and moan and groan. If the blacks get pissed...
Minds. Because until we as white people speak our minds, we're going to let this fester, and it's just going to keep on getting worse.
Yeah. Hey, Bill, you got to quit using that S word. We had to cut you off twice, buddy, but that's okay. Hey, listen, we're out of time, Bill. Thanks for the call, and I got to hear from you. Are you a proud white man? Let me hear it.
I'm a white man, proud white man. Thanks a lot, Bob. Have a great weekend.
Thank you very much, Bill. He uses a SH word, and we can't do that. But that's okay. That's all right. And I didn't try to coax him into saying nigger. White people are afraid. They're afraid. Don't be afraid. Say what you think. Say how you feel. The black community does. They're out there every day fighting for each other, and I'm happy for them, and I salute them for that. I wish the white people would do the same. Hey, listen, we got to go. Have a great weekend. Get your dogs inside. And Duper, I don't mean that little dog in your pants or that little dog in a black man's pants that you're trying to get. Everybody have a safe weekend. Bring your animals in, people. I'll see you on Monday. Same time, same place, when we'll continue this craziness that we call life in this great United States of America. And we'll continue to expose and drag these rotten bastard political parasitical punks we call politicians and destroy them politically, of course, right here on the dark side.